tonight.
My name is Harry Brubaker, and if you met me today, you would think I'm an ordinary guy. Early 40s, married with children, working an everyday job, living in a conventional house, about as ordinary as they come. Except, I'm extraordinary in one way. About 20 years ago, I was diagnosed with leukemia. I don't have a lot of vivid memories about those days, and I suppose I'm lucky there. I just remember having a cold that I couldn't shake off, and was diagnosed as soon as I saw a doctor. Then chemo and radiation, losing a lot of my weight and all of my hair. Yet that's not what made me extraordinary. After all, thousands of kids like me got this disease back then. What made me unique is that I survived. 20 years ago, there were only a handful of treatment possibilities for a kid like me, and little support from my parents. But it was also a time when a handful of men and women in our area said enough. And they went on to host the first leukemia ball, raising an unheard of $80,000 in just one night. Just as remarkable, another group of volunteers stepped in their shoes the following year and raised even more money, continuing this remarkable tradition of caring. I mean, do you recognize any of these people? Any at all? Then what motivates you or anyone else to give to the society, to support this ball? I don't know. I really don't know, but somehow you don't see us as statistics. Somehow, you know of our pain and the pain borne by our families, and you said enough. For 2 decades, you've believed that if sufficient funds were applied to researching this disease, results would follow. Well, tonight, I can tell you the return on your investment. Since the ball started, survival rates have increased by 25%. 20 years ago, no one would have predicted that I would grow up to go on to college or get married or kiss my children goodnight. Because no one would have predicted that I would live long enough to do any of those things that we take for granted. But today, ordinary people have been given a fighting chance to fight and beat these diseases because of extraordinary people like you.
Good evening. 20 years ago, I didn't have much hair. My issues now are more with age and with treatment. But I'm here tonight to introduce you to Ava. Ava is 5 years old, and she's in treatment now. She's doing very well, and thanks to people like you, Ava has a much brighter future than I did 20 years ago. All I can ask is that you continue to support, to volunteer, and to raise money so that we can have a long, healthy life like I did. We all want to thank you very, very much for your help, your support, your money, and wish you have a fun night, and thank you very, very much.